So this is the third video in a series. If you'd like to check out the other 2 videos that I've done so far, I'll put a playlist in the description below. This cabin was built in the 1860s and no one has lived here since the 1920s or the 30s. My plan is to make this cabin livable again, so let's get right to work. So the next phase of this project is the demo on the inside. I've also determined that the correct tool for every job is a pair of ice grips. Look at that. I found that in the wall.
Definitely 1990s.
There's another one. Look at that. Pair of shoes. That's awesome. All right, my buddy's here. He's got a metal detector, so he's gonna go around and see if he can find anything around this place.
Some of that flashing he was talking about. That was at 2 inches. This is right on top. Okay, so it's the same thing? Yeah.
Yep. Interesting.
Numbers aren't good. I just felt it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Configuration.
She is. This is ringing like an iron signal, but it can also be buttons and relics and things like that. 4 inches down. Pull tab. Pull tab's also ran.
Oh, for a beer can or something?
Yeah. They ring up 14, 15.
Oh, gotcha.
It's alright. Numbers ain't too great. I guess would be something copper related. Big piece of brass.
Mm. There it is right there. Full tab.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be it though.
Oh.
This is it. There we go.
An iron hook.
Yeah.
No, it looks pretty modern though.
I'd say you're talking close to 1800s on that.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's brass.
Yeah, it's brass.
pretty cool.
Hopefully that helps with ventilation. So he just pulled this curtain rod from up there. And what does that label say?
March 27th,
1900.
1900. Trademark.
Hartshorn.
Registered U.S. patent. Hartshorn. Yeah, it's like a spring roller.
Yeah.
I
1900.
touched it and it spun around a couple of times. Other patents applied for. So the last patent was 1908.
Huh?
What do you do with all the stuff that you dig up? Just collect it and save it and look at it, or?
Yeah, there's also a site where some of the stuff, if it's got any sort of value to it at all, if you save a lot of it,
Yeah.
like buttons and things like that,
Yeah.
some people buy them. $16 to $25. Generally, anything that jumps that much is something iron. That's a nail. That wouldn't be what it was though. That could have been it though, a rusty nail.
I think that's a square nail. It's really hard to tell because it's.
Yeah, this is another signal that's like in the nail type of range. It's like a piece of wire. They're old now.
Old nail.
It's on the one right there.
There's some old knob and tube. We got a mess to clean up.
So I have a couple options here when it comes to getting rid of all the construction debris. I could rent a dumpster. It cost me several $100, but I got a better idea. So I just picked up this dump truck. I got about an hour and a half drive to get it home, so hopefully everything goes well. Let's get her. You know, this is pretty scary. Like, I took this road to kind of bypass a city, and it's all kind of mountain roads. Like, we're on top of the mountain right now. But the thing about going up a mountain is you gotta come back down it. And it's kind of snowing and cold and icy, and this truck's empty. So this is my new dump truck. It's a 1975 Ford L8000. It's got a Cat 3208 5-speed manual transmission with a 2-speed rear end. Brand new rubber all the way around. Needs a couple things. I want to kind of insulate that floor. So this inside needs to be cleaned out. I want to put some sound deadening stuff in here. It just looks like crap. Nothing until I get this.
You're heavy.
Oh, thanks.
This is like a back map.
This is like my
An
dad
actual
did this.
carpet. No, there's your dad didn't do that. There's no rope.
Well, it's a little worse than I kind of hoped, but I guess I should have looked at this a little closer. Oh well, the floor doesn't make it go down the road. Throw some stuff over that so it quiets it down. This is how you clean off snow. Got my hobo fire going. Just burning cardboard. And there was an incident here. Something bad happened. He'll have a full video on this and some other cabin stuff on his channel, so go check that out. Come here, buddy. Come here. You playing in the snow? You playing in the snow? Look. Look. Get it. You playing in the snow, buddy? Good boy.
Hey, Max.
Max, come here.
Buddy. Uh-oh.
Did your electric start conversion fail?
Go play, buddy. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go play. Come on. Good dog. What you think? It's snowing out, buddy.
I got these 1/2-inch thick stall mats from Tractor Supply, and I'm gonna put them all over this floor to help kind of insulate this. I was gonna use that stainless steel, but this stuff is a lot easier to drill through. Alright, it's all finished. But this rubber matting covers up a majority of the big holes. And I know you can buy this stuff for, like, specifically for trucks, but this mat from Tractor Supply was like 32 bucks. I got 2 of them. It's a pretty cheap solution to kind of insulate the floor of the cab.
There we go. Finally something cool. It's not wiping off clean, so it can't be sterling.
That is wild.
It's kind of an excussion piece or something.
Yeah.
What in the hell is this? That's what the signal was right there.
Holy cow. The heck was that?
Looks like maybe part of a fireplace or some sort of braking system.
Yeah, that's metal, yeah.
Yeah, that's all iron. There you go.
There's a horseshoe.
That's proving it's a little older.
There you go.
When's the last time you used those?
When's the last time somebody had a horseshoe on? There was like stone structures that you know, I don't know, bridges or something.
Oh, really? Some of the older original stuff that's not used anymore.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's all but collapsed now.
Yeah, go for it. Looking pretty good. Kind of had to double handle that last, but if I can keep that out of the dump truck, it'll save me a bunch of money at the dump.
Oh, it got a lot better once I opened up the hole. Let's slide. Oh, part of a lantern.
Oh, that's a lantern.
That's why it rang up so good.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, this is a suspender buckle. What it was ringing up like.
Huh.
Is it iron or steel?
Copper.
Copper.
Yeah, that's what that was. Because it's not corn numbers. But that's how it should be ringing. Just back and forth, back and forth. Big chunk of lead. That's why I was ringing up so
cow. There's an old lead pipe.
good. Yeah. Felt pretty big, whatever that was.
Is that gold?
Right?
This is brass?
I think it's lead.
Is it? Interesting. So I gotta run this truck to the dump with a load of debris from the cabin, and there's a few safety items that I need to address so that it's safe to get on the road, so let's get right to this. First on the list is this wiring. This is a disaster. I'm missing a light here. Also, I'm gonna fix that so it doesn't fail when I need it most. Let's first verify what works here. These push-in lights are the best lights you can buy for trucks and trailers. So now that is a weather-tight connection. There's a solder ring in there that melts, puts the wires together, and you're not going to pull them apart. The other thing I keep on hand is these rolls of wire. You can buy them right on Amazon. Like, it's like a pack of like 6. I don't know, it's like 30 or 40 bucks. So important to have this stuff on hand. Anytime you have to run to the store to buy something silly like this, you're going to pay more for it, and you're wasting a bunch of time. I have my Amazon store linked in the description so you can find all the stuff that I use.
That's in there.
So this harness is all made up, so this will hit this light, and then it'll come over to the wiring over here. Before I make this permanent, let's make sure this works. Ground this, then it works. Now we got all of those marker lights working all the way around. You know, those lights are cheap enough. I should probably just replace them all, but they're fine for now. All right, the next step is these lights. These things kind of get smashed, so I want to change those. Kind of got to apologize for the lighting conditions. I'm kind of working under a time crunch here. Sometimes you got to do the best you can with what you got. All right, let's test these lights and see if everything works right. So those would be running lights, brake lights, and there's 4 ways. All right, that all came together pretty nice. Now this truck is safe to take down the road. Doing some late night, rainy night disposal of debris here. Trying to get rid of all this lath before the weekend so we can finish cleaning out the cabin. And kind of the best way to do this is to just burn it.
I'm gonna put some of these wet ones in there.
Alright, so that was 4,500 pounds. This dump truck could have hauled a lot more, and they charged me 4 cents a pound to get rid of it, which I thought was pretty fair.
You wanna rock and roll all night, every day. Hey!
I don't know what's happening here. Let's take a closer look. I'm not questioning it. Ah, there it is. We are finally done with demo. So I'll run a little before and then after here. This would have been the kitchen originally. This room will probably be the bathroom. I don't know. It's not bad, the floor is though. And this is the entryway. Up the stairs, the upstairs as well. So this is completely gutted as well. You know, it's rough, but it just needs to be gutted, really. Idiot! There is a slight bit of demo left to do, like these baseboards needs to be taken off. And actually that floor is actually gonna have to come up because the subfloor and the framing underneath it's pretty rotted. So there's a lot of work left to do, but this video is getting pretty long, so I'm gonna kind of wrap it up here.
Shotgun shell.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, those ring out like. I guess it was in the house. You know, it's like you know exactly where it is because there's nothing else around.
Right.
See if there's anything else.
So excited that it's this tiny little
Especially
piece.
if it's a good number.
Yeah. This thing's a pretty modern plumbing valve, but still kind of cool.
Again. That's what it should be sounding like. Yep.
There's a lead pipe.
Rings up good.
Jeez. So here's what we pulled out. There's a horseshoe. I'm not sure what these things are. There's two of them. This is part of an old lamp top or something. This is a brass coat hook, a valve. These are lead pipes. Lead pipes were in pretty common use late 1800s to early 1900s. Some shotgun shells. I found a little spark plug. Bethlehem, made in the USA. I'm going to do some digging on that. That's pretty cool. This pin, like a suspender buckle, on a piece of leather. And then a bunch of nails and wires and other metal stuff. Just kind of miscellaneous, but pretty cool to have that stuff dug out of the ground. Kind of cool what you can find. Pulled this out of the ground. It's got like casting marks in there. Decorative. Pretty cool. This is pretty interesting. This says REM UMC number 12 Nitro Club. And I googled this, and REM UMC was a company that was founded in the late 1800s. The Union Metallic Cartridge Company, UMC, was an early manufacturer of cartridge ammunition for small arms. The company was founded in 1867 during the most rapid evolution of cartridges designed to date. Following merger with Remington Arms in 1912, the company manufacturing complex in Bridgeport, Connecticut, became a major arms supplier during World War I. The factory was Remington headquarters until 1984 and the source of sporting and police ammunition, REM UMC, until 1970. There's a suspender clip we just pulled out. How cool that looks. So this is kind of the haul we had. Some of this stuff's pretty cool. Lead pipes. Pretty cool to go after this stuff with a metal detector.